channel. My name's Andrea, and this video is part of my 5-day trip to Florida. This is part 1 of 2, and we flew from Chicago to Orlando, and the first thing that we did was pick up the rental car, and then we went straight to Chick-fil-A because we were starving. As soon as we pulled into the parking lot, we opened our app and we got free drink coupons, which was really nice. And then we went to Blue Springs State Park. I really wanted to visit some springs on this trip to Florida because I hadn't been to any in a really long time. And I just found this one on Google Maps because it was between Orlando and St. Augustine, and that's where we were staying that night. It's not really the best time to visit springs in Florida because it's not manatee season, but I can always come back in the winter. I have seen manatees before, so that's not a big deal. I just really wanted to see like the bright blue water. This park was really beautiful, and you can actually see fish in the water from the boardwalk if you are looking down. I recommend coming here in the wintertime if you're wanting to see manatees. Next, we went to Silver Springs State Park, and we were actually supposed to go straight to St. Augustine, but my husband was looking on Google Maps and saw in some of the reviews that you can see wild monkeys at this park, so we decided to take an hour-and-a-half detour to go straight to this park. And we did definitely see the monkeys. There was actually a ton of them, and they are wild monkeys, but monkeys are not native to Florida. There's just a small population of them in this park because someone released them a long time ago, and then they multiplied. And if you do come here to see the monkeys, be careful because some of them can be mean, and definitely don't feed them. Also in this park, you can ride in a glass-bottom boat, rent kayaks and paddle boards, and buy food. There's a ton to do, and it's a really nice park. That evening, we drove to St. Augustine, and we spent the whole next day there, and that will be in the next video. So this is 2 days later. We drove down the coast to Titusville, and we stopped for lunch at this barbecue restaurant, and it was amazing. I got a turkey club, and the turkey was sliced really thick and seasoned really well, and it was really good, and this squirrel was adorable. He really wanted some food. This restaurant is on like an inlet, so you can grab food and then take it on your boat, and it would be really fun to do this if I had a boat in Florida, of course, but I don't. After checking out the water, we left and then we went to Washington Oaks Gardens State Park, and we kind of just explored these gardens for about an hour. It's basically just a state park that has like a bunch of different types of gardens. Visiting botanical gardens is basically one of my favorite things ever, so this was really fun for me. Then we left to keep driving south because we were kind of in a hurry. It was getting a little bit late, and we actually did stop for Italian ice at Jeremiah's Italian Ice because we were really hot, of course. And this was just a quick stop, but I got pina colada and it was really good. And our last stop for the day was at Ponce de Leon Lighthouse. The actual lighthouse was closed by the time we got there, sadly, but we still got to see the lighthouse, and we also got to go in the gift shop. Good morning. It's the next day, and we are in Titusville. I'm visiting my sister, and my nephew. So we're just gonna hang out with them for the day, and I think we're gonna go to the Brevard County Zoo, which looks really cool. I haven't been to it in a really long time. And I don't know what else we're gonna do. We might go to the beach or something, but yeah, I'm just gonna film like little bits. I don't wanna film like too much, but yeah. This zoo is really cool because it's kind of interactive. You can feed a bunch of the animals, and you can also go kayaking and go on a zip line, I'm pretty sure. You do have to pay a little bit extra to feed the animals. It's like a few dollars or something, I think. So we fed the kangaroos and then we fed the giraffes.
That is a lot of people.
I actually fed two of the giraffes because they both had their head up and they were both hungry. You're not allowed to touch them, sadly, but it's okay. We didn't actually do the kayaking because we didn't really have time and my nephew was getting tired, but that's what it looked like.
Yeah, very slimy.
After leaving, we got poke for lunch and it was pretty good. Not the best I've ever had, but kind of pretty good. And then we went to the beach. I don't necessarily recommend this beach just because the water was pretty dirty and it just wasn't one of my favorite beaches, but it was still nice because it's a beach. Then after that, we went to the hotel for a little bit so my nephew could swim in the swimming pool because he can't swim in the ocean. And then we went out to dinner at this really cool restaurant that's right by the water. It's like underneath one of the bridges, and the food was really good. And we saw some dolphins, and I would definitely go back. Good morning. It's our last day, and we have like half of a day. We have to be at the airport at 1:30 to return the rental car. So I think we're gonna try to go to Disney Springs for a little bit, and I'm excited. We really wanted to go to Disney World on this trip. We wanted to go to Animal Kingdom because it's the only Disney park in the US that I've never been to, but it was just way too expensive. So we just came to Disney Springs for a few hours. I think we spent 3 hours there. We went to the big Uniqlo, which was amazing for Disney shirts if you need Disney t-shirts. And then this is supposedly the biggest Disney store in the world, I heard. I don't know if that's true. It was really good though. I really wanted this necklace, but I actually decided to get this necklace because the other one was just a little too chaotic and I just wanted the castle. I'm really proud of myself though because I only bought that necklace and then a bag from Uniqlo and I didn't buy anything else at Disney Springs. And if you're wanting to go to Disney Springs and you're not going to the parks, parking is actually free. So then after all of this, we headed to the airport and we got on our flight home. And that is all for this video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and keep an eye out for my next video, which will be St. Augustine.